This video provides a legal analysis of the Republic versus Kwame Mensah, a case exploring the conflict between anti-corruption enforcement and constitutional fair trial rights. Kwame Mensah, a former deputy director of procurement, was convicted of causing financial loss to the state and misappropriation of public funds. He received a 7-year sentence and a 1.2 million cedi restitution order, leading to this appeal. The prosecution alleges unauthorized approval of contracts involving a relative. The defense urged these were authorized emergency procedures, and that exculpatory evidence regarding pricing was withheld. The case evolved from an Auditor General's inquiry into a trial reliant on anonymous whistleblower testimony. After the defense was denied access to critical records, an appeal was filed on constitutional and evidentiary grounds. This appeal raises 3 issues: the admissibility of hearsay evidence, potential violations of the right to adequate facilities under Article 19, and whether the state proved financial loss and criminal intent. The defense argues that anonymous whistleblower statements violate the Evidence Act. Precedent like Republic versus Yaboa highlights that reliability and necessity are required, while Republic versus Ali emphasizes that anonymity can impede cross-examination rights. Regarding, quote, adequate facilities, the defense contends that withholding Auditor General annexes prevented them from challenging the state's pricing claims, citing Republic versus Mensah as a basis for a fatal constitutional breach. On the third ground, the defense asserts the state failed to prove actual, non-speculative financial loss or the required criminal intent, arguing that administrative deviations do not constitute criminal behavior. Conversely, the state argues that anti-corruption policies under the Whistleblower Act justify protecting informants, and that the provided evidence was sufficient, maintaining that the withheld documents were only duplicative. This case presents a fundamental analytical question. Did the trial court prioritize anti-corruption policy goals at the expense of established criminal procedure? The Court of Appeal may choose to overturn the conviction, affirm it, or remand the case for a retrial to address the procedural and evidentiary shortcomings noted during the proceedings. For moot court practice, advocates should prioritize constitutional arguments. The appellant should stress due process, while the respondent should frame the case around public accountability and statutory objectives. In conclusion, this case highlights that procedural integrity remains paramount. Due process must not be sacrificed, and the law must clearly distinguish between administrative oversight and criminal conduct. Finally, consider these discussion starters. How does witness anonymity affect the right of confrontation? Where is the line between administrative inefficiency and criminal recklessness? This summary provides a reference to the relevant constitutional laws, statutes, and judicial precedents. Please ensure you consult these primary authorities directly for your legal research.